back down here in the shop. I've actually been down here all day. I haven't done any videoing. While it was daylight and sunny and fairly warm, I went ahead and painted the trailer. Got as much as I could painted anyways. Well, I'm pretty much done with it. Got to get one more can of red paint. There's a small section on the deck there that didn't get covered, and the whole entire deck could use maybe one more coat of paint just to fill in the dark spots. Once I finished that up, went and ate supper and got back down here and see, got started on the customer's spring smasher here. I've already got all the tubes cut out. Everything's pretty much about ready to weld up. Kyle Shadden Motorsports, he throwed those plates up there on his CNC plasma cutter, hooked me up with those plates there. Quick turnaround, great price. If you need anything like that done, give him a shout out. He's actually got a YouTube channel, Shadden Motorsports, over here on YouTube. I'll put a link right in here to his channel. You can go check him out and see what he's a modified racer up around the Mountain View area. I believe he's going to dabble a little bit into late models this year, so go check him out. If you need anything like that done, give him a shout out, let him know you've seen it over here and we sent you to him. So right now, like I said, I've been working on getting all my tubes cut. Everything pretty much ready to go to weld together. So this machine here is just going to be a basic frame. It's not going to be a complete turnkey unit. The customer already had all the electronics and everything that he needed, so all I'm doing is just building him a new frame. The machine that he had, he said that it started binding up once it got some load on the shock and spring. So all I'm doing is 100% copying the one that I built back several years ago. Just building it the same way mine is. His load cell's a little bit about 1.5 inches longer than mine, so this machine's going to be about 1 inch taller overall than mine, but the actual jack part and all that's going to set down about 3/4 inch lower than what mine does to offset all that. So hopefully, I'm hoping it's not going to take me too much longer to do all this, get it all put together and tacked together, and then start putting the jack and all the electronics on it, make sure everything's lined up. Once I get this finished up, then I'm going to work on, I'm hoping to get the race car down here tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty and dry and sunny, so I need to get the race car down here while it's not muddy. But before I do that, we got to clean the shop up somewhat. These last couple of months just building the trailer, it's been hectic in here, and there's a lot of metal shavings and dust just kind of in the cracks and crevices, and a lot of stuff just laying around that don't really need to be laying around. There's places for it. We just haven't had time to do that. So my plan tonight is to get this thing tacked together. At least, if I can get a little further than that, that's even better. But at the least, get it tacked together and get everything situated there, and then move on to the race car hopefully tomorrow. So I'll pick you guys back up here in just a second.
Alright guys, so we're back out in the shop today. It's New Year's Eve. We got the race car back at the shop, fixing to try to load it on the trailer just to make sure everything clears and it all looks good. And then after that, we're going to work on getting the shop cleaned out and getting the race car back in its spot, then work on getting it tore apart and all that stuff. We've already got some body panels coming from PPM. It's the stacked body panels. I reckon we're going to go with the plastic this time. We're going to go plain and simple this year. It's not going to be anything flashy, anything bright, which it wasn't this year as well. I mean, you can see that there's nothing special about this year, and that's how we like it. But anyway, we're gonna see if this thing will load up on the trailer and then get to work on getting the shop cleaned, like not picked up, cleaned, so that we're starting in a good place. So Brad started on the spring smasher yesterday for a customer, and the plates we've got were just a touch off, so we've got some more plates coming. Kyle Shadden is getting those to us. So here's what it looks like so far. That's where it is. I can't remember which ones. I think it's these. Yes, it is these. So he had to drill different holes there. So we've got some different plates coming there. As you can see, they're just a touch off. So just because he wants it to be what it should be. So especially when you're building it for a customer. If it was for us, it wouldn't be no big deal. Just roll with it. But anyway, race cars going on the trailer. Let's see what it looks like. It's gonna be tight, I can tell you that. All right, these are not the ramps that we're going to use long term. These are just some four-wheeler ramps we have that when we load the four-wheeler in the back of a truck. So.
How far do I got over there?
You're on the edge.
It's that nose that's doing it, because your wheel's gonna hit it over here. Your wheel clears over there, but the nose don't clear. Get your butt out of there, you goofy thing.
I mean, I can come over, but the fender's gonna be all over.
You're all over the fender right here.
You're all over.
I mean, it's probably gonna be tight.
All right, it's rolling on. Hey, where the nose came off the fender. Those fenders are going to be an issue.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we got to redo the fenders, ain't it?
You gonna move them out?
We'll have to.
Yeah, they're too narrow.
That fender right there on the back now.
Yeah, I'm doing that before you even put the car on. The axle should have went back 6 more inches.
Can you run it without fenders?
No, because by the time you put a four-wheeler and toolbox and all that crap in there, it's going to even the weight up.
Your motor's gonna be sitting right here. All you wait.
Alright, so it went on there, but the fenders are an issue. So we're gonna have to make some changes there, which we knew that when we took it down the road the other day. So that's nothing new from what we already knew. So that's what we're looking like. Alright guys, so you've seen us working with the car on the trailer. So now what we're working on is getting the shop cleaned back up. So it was a disaster before. You've probably seen a glimpse of it in videos, but it was a disaster. Everything on the bench back here has to go back in the trailer. So that's what all that is. We're not really worrying with that right this second because that has to go all back in the toolbox, in the trailer, all that stuff. So we've tried to keep it in one location so that we know where it's at when it's time for it to go back in there. So this side of the shop is pretty much picked up, cleaned up. Fixing to get some spring smashers moved over here. And then we're gonna sweep this side and clean up that side because that's the side that the race car stays in. So we're gonna get everything cleaned up and then get the race car rolled in here. All right, so we finally got everything squared away. See in the background there, the car's in here. Got everything cleaned up, got the car rolled in here. So there is what we're dealing with. And then he's got the spring smashers over here. Hold on, baby girl. So this is the spring smasher he is building. That is our spring smasher, and that is the guy that he's building it for's current spring smasher. We're gonna rob all the electronics and everything off of that one to put on this one. But anyway, so that's gonna finish up this video.
Might say so we can get ready to race it.
So we can get ready to, okay, all right. So we got the car in here so we can get ready to race it.
Are you ready to go racing?
Yeah. No.
You are?
Yeah. I think we gotta get it in and then we're gonna head to the racetrack and go race. Then we'll be done.
All right, so I guess Maggie's ready to go racing. But anyway, so that's where we stand. That's where everything is. Thankfully made a lot of headway. The Spring Smasher shouldn't take but another day or so once we get that plate in. So, okay, he's shaking his head, yes. So that shouldn't take very long. And then we can fully put our focus on the race car. We'll be at Hickory next weekend, Hickory, North Carolina, the Cars Racing Show. Kate, Dylan, and all them have been putting that show on for several years, and it gets bigger and better every single year, so we look forward to getting back to that. We've been twice. We went to the first one, missed a year, I think, and then went to the next one. But anyway, that's going to finish us up. That's where we are on the car.
I do love you.
Oh, you do love them. Okay. All right, so thanks to all of our partners, Workspeed Performance Parts, Barry Apparel Co., WJI Enterprises, Fatdaddys Crew out of Lafayette, Indiana, Penske Racing Shops, Gorsuch Performance, Brinn Transmission, BB Designs. Thanks to all of those great folks. Thanks to PPM Racing Products. Don't have that on the car yet, but we will. This car, the way it looks right now is not the way it'll go to the racetrack this year, more than likely.
Somebody wants to buy body panels, let us know.
Yes. You know, crazy things happen, so we may say.
We do have to clean it. It's a little bit dark color, but racing, so no, we don't have motor back, so Daddy, we're going to get Mama to get buy us a new motor. And then we'll be racing. We'll be ready to race.
She knows all about it. She knows everything. If you don't know something, just ask her. But anyway, so we do, like I said, we do have some more skins coming. It's actually stacked body panels we got from PPM. We're gonna change up the look this year. I've said that earlier on in the video. But anyway, look forward to get back to racing.
Say I love him.
Maggie said she loves you. She told me to tell you that. All right, but anyway, we'll catch you guys in the next video. We hope you guys have a happy new year, and we'll catch you in a day or so. See ya.